This is the Coach's Corner, streaming live and free right now on WBCO, WQEL, Crawford County Now, as well as the OH Report Facebook page and our YouTube. Back for a second season with the show, all the fun and games and the conversation that you would come to expect from us. And we are going to kick off season 2 just like we did with season 1 with Buckeye Central here in the house tonight. We're going to begin with a pack of McDougals here from the Buckeye Central volleyball team, and let's get to know them right here now. We'll begin with head coach Missy McDougall. Wow, Coach, is this 4th season for you now at BC?
Yes, it is. Year 4. It's gone quick.
Does it feel like it's going by pretty fast?
It has. It has. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. It's gone fast.
But having a lot of fun, I presume.
It is. Got these two with me tonight, so excited to be here. Thanks for having us.
All right, let's meet one of the two right now. How about Senior Floor General Mara? How's your senior year going right now?
It's going pretty good. Just started, but we're 3-0, so can't really complain so far.
You got to smile when you're winning. Mom said that her 4 years have gone by fast. Would you say it's been the same type of thing for you at the high school ranks?
Yeah, actually, I mean, my first high school season was hers too, so, but, I mean, it's been good. Like, my freshman year was really good. Sophomore, a little bit of rebuilding, but then we were good last year, so hopefully we'll make it back this year.
Yeah, keep those good times rolling. And last but not least, we got junior setter Marin, the youngest of the McDougall clan. Yeah. So with that, what does that bring? You said that you enjoy being the youngest, but why is that?
I don't know, just just nice. Get to look up to my sisters and my brother. Yep.
Typically, when you're the youngest, it's pretty ruthless. You get a little bit less at the dinner table. You're getting picked on. There's a lot of jokes coming your way, and you've been able to handle that all with a smile for all these years.
Yep, I'm good at that.
Impressive stuff. Well, since it's a whole family affair, I presume, did you guys all drive over here together?
No.
I rode with her. But.
Okay. So I was curious just kind of what the conversation was then on the way over here. What did you guys talk about? Were you excited to come on the show tonight? A little bit of nerves? What was the feeling?
Well, I didn't really know what to expect, but I was hoping it'd be like kind of fun because I know last year they did games and stuff. So.
Oh, we got some games coming. We'll get to know you McDougalls on a little bit more of a personal note. What about car rides though? Okay, so let's say you just had a volleyball match. Maybe it was your sophomore year, so it didn't go quite as well as expectation. So when you're riding home with mom, what are those like? A little uncomfortable, or does she keep it light?
Well, sometimes I would get a little bit fired up, honestly, but sometimes, most of the time, I would get pretty mad if I had a bad game, obviously. I don't know, just depended on the game, but definitely pretty intense.
Do you both have your driver's licenses now?
Yeah.
Okay, who would you say is the better driver out of the two? She's younger and been doing it for less time, but has she actually overtaken you in skill?
Yeah, I don't really drive because I crashed my car, but...
We got to know a little bit more details.
Well, basically, I was coming home at night pretty late, and then I fell asleep, I guess, and hit a telephone pole. So yeah.
But you were okay, yeah?
Yeah, I'm great. But then I had a brown Kia, so I named it Cameron, and then I totaled it. So.
R.I.P.
Yep.
So clearly, I guess Marion picked up on driving faster, would you say, at a younger age?
Absolutely. She's always been ready to drive. Mara never wanted to drive ever since she was younger, so we don't let her drive too often.
So about her senior year, and you're getting chauffeured around a lot still?
Yeah.
She's okay with it.
I feel like that's kind of a newer trend. When I was growing up, we could not wait to have our licenses. We were showing up in line the night before we actually turned 16. And it seems like a lot of these kids that I talk to, they're like, I'll wait till I'm 18. Mom can come pick me up. I got friends with cars. So it's kind of interesting how that's played out. So when you're raising kids that are also playing sports, and obviously you've overlapped for their entire high school careers, everybody at this table. In your own mind, are you drawing lines? Are you trying to set some ground rules? Or is it just a day-to-day grind where you'll figure it out on a Tuesday or a Wednesday what's to come?
You know, I think we've tried to set some ground rules. I don't think it's worked very good. So I think we just go day to day and try just to survive. I mean, it's kind of crazy at our house with everybody running and trying to coach and work. And, this year I've really tried hard not to bring volleyball home as a coach, we can talk about it, but I try to be mom. Try is the operative word, but I'm trying to learn from my past 3 years of trying to separate, but I don't always do a great job.
It can't be easy when that's what you guys are doing together all the time, and that's your drive and your passion. It seems like you all love volleyball, of course. So how do you not bring it up at the supper table?
Yeah. Well, and then we're all passionate. She's very passionate about it, and I'm just a competitor. I want to win. So what do we have to do to win? And how do we make that work? Mara and I watch a ton of film together. So you have to look at it as a coach, but I also have to stop and try not to criticize and tell them, hey, you guys are doing a good job too. I sometimes forget to do that. And, they help lead our team. They definitely lead our team. So I have to recognize that at home sometimes. It's hard to do it in front of everybody.
Marin, I'm curious, who's more of a disciplinarian? Is it Missy the mom or Missy the coach?
Probably the mom.
What's the longest you've ever been grounded, and what did you do? Oh, the head sinks. Oh boy.
Probably like a month.
Shoo.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Missy. She's like, it was?
I don't even remember.
Yeah. So what happened?
Yeah.
Can we have a couple of PG details here?
Social media.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember. Kids get themselves in trouble. You have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
So blessed that I didn't have it growing up. You guys are in the Wild West right now.
Oh, yeah.
Twitter right at your thumbsticks anytime that you want. So out of you two, who do you think has given more problems to mom?
I don't know. Maybe mom should answer.
That might be a better question for Missy.
Man, you're
If we're
putting me
keeping
on the
score
spot.
here, yeah.
I'm going to walk out here with somebody really mad at me. But that's typical. I'm used to it. I think Marin. Marin.
Tough to, I don't know. Instantly, when they both sat in here, I thought, it might be this one. But hey, I guess that she's getting grounded for a month. They both know how to get to mom just a little bit.
Marin gives me a rough time on the volleyball court. Oh, come on. Come on. You're tough.
Yeah.
You're tough.
All right.
The team knows.
Let's get a little bit more lighthearted in here, shall we? Right?
Please, let's do that.
It's getting a little heavy. So first game that we're going to play is called 10 Spin, ladies. So we've got 10 random questions about your team, about you. You might even have to sing if it lands on something specific.
Let's go.
So we'll let the senior kick things off. So just tell me when to stop. It's rolling right now, and whatever number it's associated with, I'll ask you that question.
Okay, stop.
All right, stop on a number 7. Wow, I think you've already answered this one. What's the scariest instance you've ever had while driving a car?
So I would have to say one night I was coming home pretty late and I crashed my car into the pole. Yep.
Yeah, was there one where you were awake that actually frightened you too?
Oh my gosh, yes. I was coming home from Cedar Point one time and it was storming really bad and I was in Attica. Oh, Marin was with me too. And we were in Attica and we got stopped at a track and a train was like coming through it. And I thought we were gonna be in a tornado because it was storming so bad. And I had my Kia Soul and the car was literally doing this. It was so windy and I thought it was gonna blow away. And then I FaceTimed my friend. I was like, we're gone. But
At first, I thought it was going to be the train that was really messing you guys up.
Just the wind.
Just the wind blowing all around. Yeah, again, R.I.P. to, it was Cameron, right?
Cameron, yeah.
Had to lay him to rest.
Good car.
While he lasted. Okay. Marin, your turn.
Stop.
Let's roll it.
Sorry, guys. Oh, stop.
And a stop on a number 6. Can you do an impression of a bucket? What does that look like?
I don't know what a bucket is.
Like the animal, the buck.
The ball. Ladybucks.
I think there's more. I think there's a lot of antlers going on up top. Do they growl?
I don't know.
Okay, we're off to a great start.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Missy, your turn.
I hope I do better.
Please get this.
All right, stop.
Stop on a number 4. Your least favorite opponent to play against is who and why?
Oh, great question. I would say Mohawk, because we've had the Klops that we've had to face, and they're just tall. awesome girls, great girls, but they're tall. We just don't have that kind of size. So they always create challenges, and it's always fun games, good games against Mohawk, but we've not been on the winning end of too many in the last few years. So
both times last season. Let's go.
yeah, so
Some
they're
great
tough.
matches.
They're
though,
tough.
for
Yeah,
the last couple of
absolutely,
years.
absolutely.
To deal with that height, maybe you just need to come out something like this. Get those hands up. Keep them up.
When she's doing that the next game, I'm going to blame you.
Please do. We need that incorporated, some type of a cheer or something. Just grrr. The people know you're serious. Well, let's do one more round.
All right.
All right.
All right, ready, set, stop.
All right. We already did number 4. Let's keep it rolling a little bit more. Unless you've got a least favorite opponent you want to share. Or do you share in Mom's Mohawk?
Yeah,
play?
Mohawk's a good one because they keep beating us.
All right. We'll do another one then.
Okay, stop.
Number 8. Your most embarrassing athletic moment so far.
Oh, jeez.
It can be when you're a kid too. It doesn't have to be high school.
I don't know. Can you think of anything?
Lots of them. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, come on.
I'm teasing.
Let me count the ways.
Probably just basketball in general because I kind of was sucked at it. So
Are you playing again this year?
no, just sticking to volleyball. But I have club volleyball during basketball season, so tried to do both
Self-awareness,
last
yeah.
year. Didn't really work out very well for either sports, so
Stick to what
focus
you
on
know.
volleyball. Yeah,
I like it.
but probably basketball just in general. Maybe airballing a lot in basketball.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Maren, do you play hoops?
Oh no.
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 Volleyball? Anything else?
Just volleyball.
Smart. If you're in McDougal, just do what you know. Just
Yep.
do that.
Yep.
All right, one more round for you.
Okay. Is it going?
It's going.
Okay, stop.
All right. Tell your favorite joke.
Oh my gosh.
Clean. Clean. A clean joke.
Oh.
Family programming.
I don't know any jokes.
What would the Buckette say right now? she's just like, grr. It's not one word. It's all it knows.
Let me think.
Here, let's spin it for Missy. We'll come back to you. So,
Yeah.
so get a good
All
one
right.
going on up here.
Stop. Have we done that?
Oh, well, this will be fun. You played sports as well. What's your most embarrassing athletic moment?
That's a tough question. Most embarrassing moment. Probably, I don't know if it's embarrassing, but it was to me because I can still remember it. In regional finals my freshman year, shooting 3 for 11. That was embarrassing. We lost.
Kind of a low percentage, coach.
It is. It was unacceptable. That was embarrassing to me. That's good for you though, right?
Good for me.
All right. Well, you got to laugh at Mom.
God.
Took a
Probably
while.
with me though.
Maren, you got anything to keep us laughing?
Honestly, no. I don't really have a lot of jokes up my sleeve, so.
Work on that. Junior year is a big one. You want to make people
yeah, maybe I'll
laugh.
have some my senior year, unfortunately.
I'm going to hold you to that. Back here in the coach's corner next year, we need another McDougal.
There we go.
seat.
There we go.
Telling some jokes. All right. Let's talk about that 3-0 start. You mentioned it right out of the gates. N10 opener last night against
Yeah,
Bucyrus.
yeah.
I saw you guys beat them up pretty good. Just what was working? What would you like?
Previous question.
Sorry. What did you like about your performance just specifically last night against Bucyrus? I saw it was clean sweep, and then the last one was like 25-8, right?
Yeah.
So it was going well.
I think we played with really good energy because, I mean, in volleyball, like it's a very big like momentum sport. So, I mean, it's important, like not even just for the Bucyrus game, but just in general for all games, especially against like more like competitive teams, that we keep like good energy. So I think last night we did really good with that. And I thought we hustled good last night. I mean, I don't know. I think we did good with that. And obviously we played like pretty good, but yeah.
But leaving some room to improve.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Missy, just the 3-0 start. I guess what have you liked most collectively? It sounds like energy levels were good last night. Has that been a common theme so far?
I think in general it has been. I think the girls have really, they've gelled well. I mean, we have some young girls that don't have any varsity experience. They've stepped in. They've done a nice job. We played down at Delaware Christian on Saturday, and that was a team that went to regionals with their whole team back. And, we had some tight matches. I think one was 27-25. That's the one we lost. We won the last two sets 26-24. And we lost Marin for a set and a half. The girls came together. And I just think going to regionals last year and having the girls that played last year, having that experience, they didn't panic when it got tight. When we lost that second set, they kept playing. They weren't worried. They knew what to expect, and I guess I've been most impressed by that so far. And the younger girls they've really stepped up, and they're doing a nice job. And I mean, we have tons of room for growth, tons of room for improvement. But how they've started, I'm really pleased with the start so far.
Mara, I see you're the go-to offensive weapon, about 4 kills per set. Just describe your role now. You're a senior. There's a lot of newbies on the varsity roster, and what do you feel like you need to bring to the table every day?
Yeah, I've definitely worked a lot on my hitting. Like my sophomore year, I was libero for half a season, so I didn't even hit then. My freshman year, we were really good, so the seniors mostly took most of the swings. And then last year is when I started taking swings, but I've worked a lot on my vertical to being able, kind of knowing that my offensive role is going to have to get a little bit better this year. But I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you were second in N10 in kills last year, I think. Is that? Do you care
that was
about?
my sister.
That was your sister
yeah,
last year. Okay. So for you though, getting up and being mentioned in those rankings, does that matter to you at all?
It's good to see, but it's not the most important thing. You know what I mean? If we're winning, then at the end of the day, I'll be happy with that. But it doesn't hurt to be up there at the same time.
Marin, as a setter, you're the one getting Mara the ball. Just talk about the chemistry that you guys have. I imagine you probably playing at home, backyard, basement. She's like, maybe not practice all the time. Pretty good feel for one another out there on the court?
Yeah, I think we have practiced a lot, with our quicks and our connection on setting and hitting and stuff. And I think it last year, towards the end, you could kind of see it, but this year, I think it's really good. So, yeah.
And I got your stats as 760 assists as a sophomore. That's cray. Do you feel like that can be duplicated, or was that kind of a special season?
I hope I can get 500 this season.
I hope you can get some more.
I think Tom's relying on that 760 plus this year, right? Another year, another step?
Yeah, I'm hoping to get probably the same amount.
I did see that ranked 15th in the entire state for Division IV last year. Pretty good. Some girls had over 1,000.
Yeah.
I saw that number and I was like, she's got to be at the top of the heap. And then 14 other girls have more. So that actually really kind of blew me away. You talked about Mohawk was really good the last several years. Cary too. So in the N10, it's kind of been you three. It's been a little bit top heavy, and then there's been a couple teams here and there that have popped up. What are you thinking about the landscape of the league this year, and ultimately where BC fits in?
I think first of all, our goal is always compete for a conference championship. But I think it's the same teams that are at the top again. I mean, Mohawk hasn't lost a game in I think a couple of years in league, so it's up to somebody to knock them off. They still have Biz Klopp back, so you have to contend with her. So, and they have their setter and the libero back. Cary, they bring back the Vackert twins, and Parker's one of the top players in the league as well. They lost four or five seniors last year, so they've got some pieces to replace as well. We lost 3 players from last year, Mia being one of the top players in the conference last year, so we've got some pieces to fill around these guys. And Seneca East just picked up a transfer from Tiffin Calvert, which instantly made them much more competitive. So, I look at those 4 teams as all kind of vying for the top spot. Again, somebody's got to knock off Mohawk. And, Winford's going to be competitive, and then the rest of the league, they're just a little bit younger and inexperienced. And I got to be careful saying that because any night in volleyball, you never know what can happen. So we're working hard, and our expectation is to try to win that championship.
And replacing some studs from last year on your team, the process of getting some of these younger kids to come in and pick up to the standard that you guys have really elevated to over the last couple of years. Give me some insight about what that's been like summertime and to now, the early portion of the season.
I think the girls came in basketball month, and June is a basketball month at Buckeye Central, so we didn't really get get to work with the girls too much. But they came in July. They were ready to work. Like I said, they're very young. We still have some skill work to develop with the younger girls, but they're fitting in nice. They're taking swings, and I'm trying to teach them that it's okay to make mistakes. That's part of the game. Swing hard. We want to be smart, but they have to be aggressive, and I don't care if they make mistakes. And I think Mara told one of our young hitters on Saturday, she's like, just swing. I'll be there to get, if you get blocked, it's okay, I'll be there. And trying to get them to just develop that trust and knowing that they're going to be there for each other each and every play. So, we've got 4 girls back that were starters last year, and we're going to rely on them heavily and let the other girls kind of fill in and not put too much pressure on them. I mean, we're leaning on these guys a lot. They've got a heavy load to carry. They know that. They can handle it. They've got a lot of experience, and we just need the other girls to not be overwhelmed and just do their job.
Expand on what Mom was saying, giving some advice to some of the younger kids. You're the senior captain. I mean, you're navigating the ship.
Yeah.
How much do you take incumbent on you to make sure that the younger girls are meeting your standard? This is your last year at the high school ranks, and they better get with the program.
Well, I do try to help them a lot because I just know when I was a freshman, especially I had 6 seniors. I'm the only senior this year, but I had 6 seniors when I was a freshman. So you want to you don't want to be the one bringing the team down. You know what I mean? And I sometimes they don't want to make a mistake, so they just try to do easy hits and stuff. I'm just Spain, don't be afraid to don't be afraid to, because that's gonna help us right now and it's gonna help you get better. So I just try to I try to help them and not reassure them, but just kind of keep them you got it. It's okay to make a mistake. That's how you keep getting better. But I really have tried to kind of help bring them up, because it can be a lot to go from 8th grade volleyball to varsity.
Sure.
So I mean, especially with our team last year, we lost a lot. So but I think they're doing good though. I mean, but yeah.
Mayor, do you notice when Big Sis talks that do people buy in? Are they locked in? Are they listening?
Actually, yeah, it actually works. Especially to I think we have 1 freshman, right?
Yeah.
How many sophomores? Yeah, I feel to some of the freshmen, even to the juniors and sophomores, they get actually it helps, it works.
Mara's very well respected.
Very
she treats
inspirational.
people the right way, and she's a true leader.
She
on
was
the
like,
floor.
hey.
Yeah.
Very inspirational.
But you know what? She's got a lot. I mean, she's played a lot of high-level volleyball. She's got a ton of experience, and she's willing to share that. And there's sometimes in practice when I'll go to say something, and she's already telling somebody, "Hey, do this or do that. It'll help you out." And I don't even have to say it. She's there. And sometimes it comes off better coming from your teammate,
For sure.
who wants to help make you better, than listening to a coach repeat the same thing over and over.
So obviously the skill set's there. You're a good leader. But what do you guys know about Mom back in her playing days? Have you heard some stories?
I've seen a video. I've seen a.
Like on a VHS tape?
I don't know what it was
It's
on.
a
She's like, I
DVD
didn't
now.
recognize that little
DVD.
rectangle. Well, guess what, guys? We're going to take you back to Mom's high school days, the year that she graduated, 1992, in our second game that we called Boomers versus Zoomers.
Long time ago, buddy.
So how this works, I've got a 10-pack of questions. I'm just going to throw them out just at you two. Mom, obviously, I think is going to know at least most of these answers. We'll find out. And then I'm going to score. I'm going to see how many out of 10 you get right from the year 1992, okay?
Okay.
Question number 1. What 1992 Olympic team was nicknamed the Dream Team?
The basketball team.
Men's basketball team. Do we got a little buzzer? Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Well,
ding,
They
ding.
better know
I can
that.
do
They
it.
better
I can
know
do
that.
it.
All right, so 1 for 1. Here, let me give you a little check mark here.
Good job, Mara.
I know that from that Michael Jordan movie they made.
Yeah.
They made a movie about him.
It was a.
Yeah.
No, it was.
Oh,
She wouldn't know.
All right, so 1 for 1. Question 2. The best way to listen to music in 1992 was to play a CD. What does CD stand for?
Computer disc.
is that right?
No.
Dang it.
Really close. The D is disc. I'll let you guys talk it over.
Okay, C.
Okay.
CD.
C.
Something
The D is
disc.
disc. C.
They're not getting
Have
this.
you guys seen?
All right, what does it start with besides a C? What's next?
Give us a hint.
Yeah. It's not quite Hangman, but I'll give you the first 2 letters, okay? So C-O.
It's computer disc.
Yeah, I feel like I might have been right. I
The
don't
same
know.
answer. I told him was wrong. Unfortunately, no, that's not right. It was called a compact.
Oh, I knew that.
Still doing okay. 1 for 2. Long way to go. The 1992 movie A League of Their Own featured women playing what sport?
Wait, say it again.
The 1992 movie A League of Their Own featured women playing what sport? And I haven't seen it in a long time, but I believe it was during World War II. The men were off at war, so the girls were trying to fill some time with some activities.
It's definitely softball.
All right, softball.
No, we give them the sport.
Baseball.
Half credit?
That's pretty close.
It's baseball.
Hey,
All right,
let's
well, we'll
go.
give it to you. 2 for 3, not bad.
Ding, ding, ding,
Not
got him.
bad. Yeah, and I don't know. Softball didn't come around until I'm not even sure, Missy, but I don't even think it was thought of back
Before
there.
me.
Oh, I'm so smart.
Yeah. Sorry. Didn't try to age you there. All right,
so
question
good.
4. The famous quote, "Can we all just get along?" emerged from a bad situation in Los Angeles from which infamous person? Have you guys ever heard that?
No.
Can we all just get along?
Is that how they say it?
Yeah.
Is there any hints for this one
Is
too?
it like a Kardashian or something?
1992.
Oh.
That's it. My producer's saying, "Can't we all just get along?" I thought it was "Can we?" But just some variation.
Can't we all just get
So-
along?
So maybe I'll give you a little background.
Okay.
Poor
perfect.
guy pulled out of his car and he gets beaten up on the side of the road by a bunch of cops, and he's just thinking to himself like, "Can we all just get along here?" And so that quote became very famous, and this guy's very well known for making some changes within the police force. Didn't teach you this at Buckeye Central
Yeah,
in
not
history
ringing any
class,
bells.
huh? Yeah, 92, long time ago.
Paul Blart? I'm just joking. I
Any guesses? Paul Blart? Is that what you said? The mall cop? Unfortunately, it was not Paul Blart. Rodney King was the guy's name.
Oh, I have
so
no idea.
you can look him up sometime.
Yeah.
He'll be on the YouTube.
Don't know that one.
don't know.
All right. Question 5. What are we? 2 for 3 here? 3 for 5. 2 for 4.
2 for 4.
2 for 4, yeah.
All right. Sir Mix-a-Lot released arguably the most famous song ever about shaking your rump out on the dance floor, titled what?
Or what?
So there was a song that I assume, Missy, they were probably playing this at your high school dances
They did.
back in the day.
They
Okay.
did.
So in 1992, a guy named Sir Mix-a-Lot released a song, and it's about shaking your rump. What is that? The name of that song?
Could you sing it so we could hear it?
If I do, it'll give.
I'm waiting for this.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt.
Is that the name of it?
So big.
Okay, I know that song.
OMG, Becky, is that what it's called?
Becky's not involved.
Becky.
Oh.
Not the title, anyways.
Is it
Oh.
called Look at Her Butt?
It is not.
Dang it.
Look at
Do you want to
her
sing any more of it for him?
No,
Missy?
I thought
Okay.
I did pretty good.
I disagree.
The name of the track is "Baby Got Back."
Oh, I knew
Oh
that.
my gosh, I actually didn't know that from
Maybe y'all
TikTok.
fit.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. Do-do-do.
You other brothers can't.
I'm sure you
What
heard
a
it.
trick name though. That name should be. Wait, I forget what I said.
Yeah, you
I'll
want to
say, oh
rename
my
it?
gosh, look at her butt. That's what I would call it.
Got a new name. All right, question 6. Time magazine named this person Man of the Year, who later became President of the United States between 1993 and 2001.
Ronald Reagan.
Name this person.
Oh. I don't
Missy's
know.
just
Oh,
like,
no.
nah.
All right.
So the president between 93 and 2001 was Man of the Year in 92.
Wait.
He's got a pretty well-known wife in politics now, too.
A wife in politics.
Yeah, she was almost president once.
Hillary Clinton?
Oh, Bill Clinton.
Now we're back on track.
Sorry.
There we go.
All right,
out
3
of
for
6.
6. Let's go. Ding ding.
All right.
Got him.
Picking up some steam. Question 7. Which American fast food chain tried to enter Mexico in 1992, but the restaurants all closed within 2 years for lack of customers?
Definitely Taco Bell.
Definitely Taco Bell. You can't bring American
I was
burritos
gonna
down there and
say,
expect
yeah.
some
Was it Taco
authentic
Bell?
stuff.
No, but that makes sense. Cause like, how are you gonna bring fake
Yeah.
Mexican food?
Connect
down
the dots.
Mexico? Yeah.
They're not coming in for
That's
a
real good.
Taco Bell enchilada or the Mexican pizza. They're like,
Like,
no
they'll make
bueno. Not happening.
No bueno.
All right, so 4 for
4
7
for
now.
7. Ding
This
ding.
song
Let's
makes me
go.
so proud.
All right. The company Birdhouse Skateboards was founded by which world-renowned skating mega star? Started the company in 1992. Who's the most well-known skateboarder that you guys know?
Well, I don't know any skateboarders, so
This guy, and I'm not sure if they still make it, he had his own video game for a long time. It was the...
Often gets called out for looking like himself. Like people will say, hey, you look like this person, and it's actually him.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Missy, you must know, right?
Tony Hawk.
Okay. It looks like we're going to give it to the McDougal clan here. So Tony Hawk, you guys never
Oh,
heard
is
the
it?
name before?
No.
I've never
Oh,
heard of
that's
it.
the only skateboarder I know. Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely the most famous skateboarder like ever. He changed the whole game.
Never skateboarded.
Probably should
Wouldn't
never.
go good. Yeah.
Have you ever tried, Marion?
No.
Very hard. Like my kids can, and they make it look so easy.
Really?
And the neighbor kids too. No.
Not my
Alright.
personal skill set.
3 in a row. We're doing good here. Only 2 more questions to go. MTV used to only air music videos 24 hours a day, if you can believe it, until they debuted the station's first ever reality show in '92, called what?
92.
They did at least 40 seasons, I think, of the show.
40 seasons? Oh, it's that one doctor show. Oh, maybe not.
Maybe not.
There might have been a doctor on the show, but it's not based around doctors.
Oh, wait. Does Grandma watch it?
Probably not.
This is the true story of 7 strangers picked to live in a house and have their lives taped to find out what happens when people. I can't give you any more.
I probably could.
We didn't have MTV back. No, not that.
I'd be impressed if Grandma was watching the show.
Yeah.
She might actually.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Want to throw out a guess?
I'll say Jeopardy.
That's a good guess.
It's a
Not
horrible
bad.
guess.
MTV never had
Oh.
Jeopardy. It was
Oh,
called
dang.
The Real World.
Oh, I would have
Oh.
never guessed that.
Guys, never seen it? Never even
No,
heard of it?
No, never
No.
heard of it.
Wow.
I was gonna say that.
Pretty crazy. All right, last question. Which 1992 Disney movie inspired the name of an actual professional sports team? They made a movie and they thought that the mascot was so cool that they actually made a sports team, a pro sports team that's called this
A
today.
Disney movie?
Correct.
Disney movie.
It's
Like a
not just
Disney
one movie.
princess?
There are 3 movies. There might even be 4 or 5.
Is it Toy Story?
Is there a professional team in Toy Story?
Which 1992 Disney movie inspired the name of an actual professional sports team?
So am I looking for the movie or the sports team?
Sandlot.
The name of the sports team.
Oh.
But if you say the name of the movie, it's the sports team.
Oh.
Sandlot?
No, there's no Sandlot.
Yeah, you're
team.
right.
Hold on, I feel like we can get this. I'd have to think about it. There's a
Is
lot
it a
of teams.
baseball team or something?
Basketball?
What? There's
I
another
don't
team.
think so. I mean, if I'm right, it's not that.
I don't know any other
All right.
teams.
If we told you it's an NHL hockey team, this must help.
I only know one. It's Columbus one.
I don't
not
even
that.
know that.
Missy, you guys didn't watch this when they were growing up?
They've never seen it. No.
Oh,
Not
my
much
kids
about
have
hockey.
seen this.
Oh wait, I'm thinking
No.
of like the Tooth Fairy.
They were kind of like, well, in '92, I mean,
Kind of non-existent.
non-existent. They're kind of.
1992.
Oh, I know, but they have streaming services. We just watched this the other night, actually. My family is why I put this down here.
Oh.
It's not
Hockey
the Tooth Fairy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
like
know.
Thought we were getting
it's like the
somewhere
Mighty
here.
Ducks.
It is the
Mighty
Mighty
Ducks.
Ducks. Anaheim
Anaheim.
Mighty Ducks.
So what's the Disney movie?
That is
the
the
Mighty
movie.
Ducks.
Oh. I've
And the
never
team.
heard of it.
Great movie. Please take them home and watch this.
We were
So
playing
worth your
volleyball when they
time.
were little and doing obstacle courses. We didn't do TV.
All right.
I'm teasing.
Well, we started picking up steam there. We had 3 in a row, but
Yeah, we were
5
4
for
7
10.
at one point.
You set the new standard, though. So moving forward, at least you guys are in first place for right now.
Yeah.
Oh, let's
Okay.
go.
First place, 5 for 10.
1 for 1.
All right, guys, we're past the 7 o'clock hour, so I do want to thank you for coming on. It's been a whole lot of fun getting to know McDougal's times 3. We're going to be at a few of your home volleyball matches this year. Hopefully we can catch you on the road, and definitely good luck tomorrow against Winford. I know that's a big rivalry.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it, and we appreciate you having us on.
All right, our pleasure. All right, guys. Coming up next, we've got first-year head coach Jordan Phillips and then 2 senior members of the Buckeye Central football team. That's all on the other side of a quick commercial break.
Pizza!
He's going to send a line drive down the field. It'll be fielded on the bounce. That is Schieffer. Schieffer finds a hole at the center. Schieffer turns on the burners. Schieffer could go. He's at the 50, 45. He's got one man to beat. Schieffer with the ball in his left hand. He's going to take it to the house. Winford opens up the second half with the kick return touchdown.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
welcome you back to the Coach's Corner, streaming live and free right here in downtown Bucyrus, Ohio. I am Brian Skoronsky, giving a big thank you to the good folks over at Pizza Hut here in Bucyrus, as well as the Galion location. If you want a good pie, I mean, you can't out Pizza the Hut. We did here tonight. I know all of us are stuffed full of some goodies. All right. Let's bring on some football boys now. Let's talk to members of the Buckeye Central football team. We'll begin first with first-year head coach Jordan Phillips. Coach, welcome to the program. Thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, first year as a coach. So what are some things that already have kind of surprised you about the job?
I really tried to, in my years as an assistant, to pay attention and watch how the head coaches that I've worked for have done things, and that's been helpful to me. But it has been surprising, the kind of the off the field stuff that you've got to deal with. But I feel like it's going well and getting it under my belt and getting into a routine.
And it helps to have some veterans, of course, on the team. We got a couple hanging out with us right now. Let's meet first senior Brady Flood. How goes the senior just year so far? It's a big one in everybody's life. So how are you handling it thus far, a couple weeks in?
I don't know. It's just kind of like surreal because I've seen so many people come through this, and it's came so fast, and it's just like I don't feel like it's really here. But it's been good so far. I just feel like it's been a good year.
Favorite part in the hallways right now of being a senior, knowing that, you can kind of look down on everybody, probably both literally and figuratively.
Yeah, well, I enjoy the fact, this year I get to come into school a little later and get to leave a little earlier. I do enjoy that, getting a little more sleep and stuff like that.
You got one of your senior buddies with you tonight, Mason Clay. Tell me about senior season and just the year so far, a couple of weeks in, and how you're taking it all in stride.
I think this year has been a really good year. Our team is like a really close-knit group of kids because like a lot of our like incoming freshmen, like the kids that we wouldn't have known, we were in the weight room all winter. I got to know them real good, and I feel like nobody's a stranger on our team.
That's good. Have that good team bonding going on, and especially weeks like we got going on right now. It's hotter than like a ghost pepper at a bonfire. Obviously, we're all a little bit sweaty in here, just chit-chatting. So tell me about practice the last couple of days and how it is just handling the heat when you're dressed up in all that armor.
Well, practice was definitely hot this week. We had to take our wins when we got them, and we got to everybody got better this week. Even if the practices weren't the greatest practices or we had a really good practice, everybody got better because of the heat.
It almost helps galvanize you too a little bit when you're going through something tough like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Brady, how seriously, you're still a high school kid, you're young. Yeah. When you look at hydration, are you doing things like pickle juice, getting some Pedialyte in the diet? Are those things that you're still talking about in 2024?
Well, I wasn't really focused on it, and then the first game it came. I cramped up real bad in that game, and my mom actually has been really on me about trying to get that stuff in. Pickles, stuff like that. Getting enough calcium, getting enough water, stuff like that.
Coach, are you a big proponent? Do you push for, hey, let's drink some pickle juice tonight, boys. Let's make sure that we're ready for tomorrow.
You want them to be hydrated. The one thing I've tried to emphasize is don't wait till Friday to get the sleep you need, the food you need the water you need. Do that through the week because a lot of times kids on Friday don't want to eat that much. So if you get a lot of that work in during the week, then you don't have to strain for it on Friday.
Weather like we've had over these last few days, does it impact you at all just in your ability to prepare?
I looked at it as an opportunity to, put the kids through a little bit tougher practices and to try to build some mental toughness and conditioning. Certainly you want to take care of the kids, get them the rest they need, get them the water they need, but I looked at it as an opportunity to develop a little bit.
And for your guys, not the week one outcome that you wanted. Crestline breaks this long streak, 29 losses in a row. But I believe that you were an assistant coach for Buckeye Central when they did something similar several years back. What do you remember about that experience and what it did for your group collectively after that moment?
Yeah, I felt like it was just nice that we didn't have to talk about it anymore, honestly. It felt like a distraction. It felt like extra stress on the kids. We would have, announcements in school would bring it up. I mean, emails we would get would bring it up, and it was just like this. A lot of these kids weren't even involved in those losses. I mean,
right.
It's not. It's just I don't think fair for a kid to have to worry about stuff that they're not really in control of.
Well, losing always sucks. I mean, you want to win every single game when you're out there. But how do you turn that into motivation moving forward, Brady? What do you do with week one to make sure that week two is a better experience?
Well, losing hurts, but we just got to try to move forward and, watch the film, lick our wounds, and sort of move into next week with a different mindset.
Did you guys talk at all as a group of seniors over the weekend about week one? Or is it a long season and you guys are just like, you know what, we've got plenty of time to correct this. There's no need for like a group meeting yet.
I mean, it's not sort of a distress, one loss isn't a distress, but obviously you don't want to lose any games. But we're just kind of trying to have a short-term memory, move on, and play next week to the best of our ability.
What would you say, any type of silver linings from week one that you took away that you're going to use to motivate something positive here?
I think a lot of people had really good games week one, at least on the defensive side of the ball. Our D-line played great, but I had a career game, and I feel like there's definitely a lot of things to build off that. And honestly, the film and then the work that we need to do is honestly the silver lining.
I love that you guys are taking a positive head into this thing. It seems like you're cohesive, you're locked in. But let's find out together if you guys are all on the same page with Coach. Let's do our first game that we call On the Same Page. You all have the dry erase board in front of you. You've got a marker. And what we're trying to do is you two athletes are trying to get into the mind of your head coach over here. So I'm going to throw out a question, and then you're all going to try to get the exact same answer together. So keep it hidden. Don't let anybody know what you're writing down, and then we'll all reveal at the same time. Got 5 questions for you.
All right.
Number 1. Name one word that coach uses most often at practice. What is a specific word, hopefully not a 4-letter word, that the coach is saying all the time that reverberates and it sticks with you?
Can it be does it have to be like a single word or one like phrase?
We can make a little audible here. So if Coach Jordan's got something like a phrase that you're hearing all the time, we don't have to limit it to one word. Let's expand this baby. A full phrase.
The fact he answered so quick.
I can't think. There's definitely not as many as there was last year.
Yeah, there's just not. I gotta think here.
So this is a good thing. It sounds like you're mixing it up. You're not sticking with the same old message all the time. Coach just like, of course. All right. So it looks like Coach Phillips is locked in over here.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with it. I think this is.
All right, Mason's still writing. We'll wait till he completes. All right, on the count of 3, let's all show. 1, 2, 3. Coach says, here we go. Let's go.
I see.
All right, let's go. And let's go. Hey.
I think that's pretty on the same page.
Everybody got it.
I don't know.
So let's go is coming out of your mouth just all the time.
I don't know.
Definitely before practice.
It's just kind of
let's go. Get out there.
Yeah, definitely. When we're wandering around, talking,
Or my favorite is when we're walking out to practice and he's there yelling, "Let's go," and smacks us in the shoulder pads.
Got to get you pumped up, man. It's tough. It's a grind out there through all those practices throughout the course of the year, of course. All right, question 2. Great start here. Which player best knows how to get on Coach's nerves?
out.
How quick was Brady to his board? This seems like an easy one.
This is a game.
No thoughts really going in here. All right, Mason.
We good?
Let's see what you guys got.
No way.
Looks like Matt.
What?
Man, no way.
Jack. And then what did Brady say?
I had Lance here.
I thought I had the strategy
Wow.
with picking.
So
We all had. See, that's a good one. That's a.
I thought I was on the same brainwave as him by picking his brother.
Three people mad at that.
Yeah.
I thought that was a gimme.
So you've got twin brothers on the team?
I do, yep.
I can't imagine that's easy for you. We had a family affair, of course, in here earlier. A little bit different dynamic, but when you're coaching your little siblings, I bet they do get under your skin a bunch.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of yeah. Come on. I mean, it's hard not to coach them way harder than everybody else. But I've coached them in basketball and in middle school and things like that. So it's. I think honestly, this time of year, they think of me more as coach than brother. Honestly.
So give me, if you can, real quick, an example of what Matthew's done here this week to kind of get under your skin.
Oh, nothing in particular this week, but
Everything.
yeah.
Nothing this week.
No. No, we honestly just have a bunch of really good kids, and even the kids that irritate you sometimes, it's more just like we got to keep moving in practice here, but you love spending time with them, you love talking with them and joking with them. I mean, it's definitely not a deep irritation with anybody.
It's good to know. And then who was your answer?
I picked Lance.
Yeah, have you seen something that Lance maybe did this week?
Yeah, it's just sort of the same, just like a teasing sort of. Yeah, just like I don't know. It adds like a kind of a fun element to practice, especially when everybody's when we're all. It's a grueling practice. There's somebody there to make you just kind of chuckle.
Yeah, that's definitely Lance's role.
So more of like a team class clown, if you will.
Yeah.
Just trying to help lighten the mood.
For sure.
Well, it is an election year, guys. So of the Buckeye Central football players, who do you think is most likely to run for president one day? Who's kind of politicking around, making sure they're shaking hands?
If this marker writes, I guess.
Tiptoeing one way or the other.
Shoot.
Who's got some presidential qualities?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did we get some tips on the markers that you don't know?
I can say.
Oh, I think we've got one more marker. All right, so it looks like we've still got Mason Clay figuring out who's going to be in the presidential race.
I think we definitely have this one.
I think we got this one.
Coach Jordan locked his in pretty quick.
Yeah,
We all got an answer?
Yeah, mine's locked.
All right,
I got it.
let's see. Brady or Isaac? Isaac and Isaac.
I think
I didn't know if it's fair to put Brady or not, but Brady's presidential.
Yeah.
So Brady, could you ever see yourself nominating?
I mean, I really don't think so. That's just not my forte. So
Mason, give me one example. What have you seen from Isaac that is just like, you know what, this guy's going into politics?
So funny enough is me, Isaac, and Brady went to Buckeye Boys State this year. So we actually got to see Isaac in action, politicking and stuff.
Yeah, he
ended up getting like associate justice. So he had to do some major politicking and talk to a lot of people.
So he's proven it, actually.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
he's well on his way.
Yeah.
Great answer. All right, number 4, guys. Which musical artist shows up most on Coach's playlist?
wait a minute.
Well,
Wait, I gotta.
One artist that he's got going in the car on the way to practice, probably playing out at practice too.
I don't know if it's played, but it's definitely
oh my
talked about.
gosh.
Come on. You got this one, Mason. Come on.
I know what I want to
He's
say.
got the eraser out.
I know. I think I got it.
Coach, do you have a clear favorite band?
Oh yeah.
All right, Brady thinks he has it.
I'm pretty
Mine's
confident.
really hard to see.
I'm pretty confident.
All right, we're gonna have to invest in some new markers, but this is number 4, so we're right there. All right, Coach, who is it?
Polos.
No way. I wrote Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa is really good.
Dua Lipa.
What do you rate?
I said who let the dogs out because we had to spend an entire practice listening to that.
I just put Polo. See, that's what all the kids seem to listen to. I don't know.
No, that's what we call Corbin.
Yeah.
Is it even Polo? It's not even Polo.
No, it's
C,
not.
I think it's
not.
Polo G is
Yeah.
actually the artist.
Yeah, that's
It's not even your
next
playlist.
time.
It's not even your playlist.
It's just a couple letters away.
I don't know. This one.
It's all right. So far, we've got 2. We've got 2
Yeah,
right,
we're
and,
good.
and a chance to get above 500 here. Last one. True or false? Coach still eats cereal for breakfast.
Oh wait. No. Wait.
What do you think? Yes? Is he getting some lucky charms to start his day?
I'm thinking no. I'm thinking no on this.
Captain Crunch for Coach or no?
No.
Coach?
No way.
No.
No.
Were you ever a cereal guy?
I actually will eat some at night, but I don't really think that humans need breakfast, to be honest.
I ate breakfast today with someone who said he had not had breakfast in 3 years.
That's
I
probably
invited
me.
him to a breakfast and he didn't want to be impolite. So I think I changed his mind though after he actually had it.
I like breakfast
Pretty
foods.
good.
I just don't know that.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's it for our first game here, but I've got another treat coming up. Just when you thought that we had enough McGoogle on the program, it's not over with yet. We're going to bring Mara back in. She's going to jump in my seat, and we're just going to let her let loose with some questions for about 5-10 minutes. And then,
Disclaimer, the thoughts and expressions expressed hereby are not
and if you want, Mara, after some questions, we've got 10 spin already lined up for you, too, if you want to play it with the boys. Could be fun.
All right.
I don't know if I know how to do that, but okay. First of all, I was informed that it's Keaton Cooper's birthday today, so happy birthday, Keaton. Okay, so first question, just nice and simple. I would say, how are you guys preparing for the game against Ada on Friday?
Definitely a really hot practice. Honestly, like with these hot practices, I feel like we've banded together more with like the conditioning and like the grueling aspect of it. So just playing together, to be honest.
Yeah. Brady, anything to add?
Well, I feel like we've been, trying to ramp practice up now that it is hot, just, for if and when it's hot.
Yeah.
When we do play Ada, and we want to be ready for that, and we want to, not have as many like cramps as we did against
That'd definitely be
Crestline.
good. Okay, second question, Mason, not to call you out,
Okay.
but we do play your girlfriend in volleyball tomorrow.
Okay.
So, who are you going to be cheering for, Linford or Buckeye?
I'm just cheering for a good game, to be honest. I'm just cheering for a good game.
Now everybody's mad at you.
And then, here's my other one. So this year we're seniors, right? So
Yep.
what would you say is like the best part of being seniors in the team this year?
Definitely having the experience of having played multiple years of football and having that knowledge and kind of in your backpack and taking that with you to every game and building on it.
Yeah, honestly, it's like getting to know your new people, because I play middle linebacker, and the chemistry between your linebackers is like second to none. Like I gotta know my linebacker and like what he's doing and what he's supposed to be doing. So chemistry.
Good. Okay. Also, I made it my goal this year to learn football, so I actually know what's going on in games. But how many games do you guys plan on going to for volleyball this year?
I have said multiple times I'm gonna attend games. I've not attended one yet.
Well, we haven't had any home games. So
Yes, that is my plan, because it's hard to travel everywhere.
Yeah.
home games.
But yeah, I'm gonna be there.
I'll hold you to it. For real.
Loud and proud.
I'll definitely go to some more volleyball games.
Okay, good. Okay, wait. How do you play? 10 spins. Okay.
You'll get a screen there, so tell everybody at home it's time to play 10 spins.
All right, everyone, it's time to play 10 spins, which is a good, fun game. Just got some experience with it.
There you go. You've got the screen up. You just tell them when to say stop.
Okay.
You got it,
Will it
Mason.
automatically stop?
And then you get to a stop. So pick somebody to go first.
All right, Mason, you got this one.
Okay.
So just say.
Tell me when to say stop. Yeah.
Stop.
Okay, number 3.
Oh, that's 3.
Oh, 4. My bad. 4. Okay, who is your least favorite opponent to play?
I feel like this is a really loaded question. Honestly, it's probably Seneca East because that's always a chippy game, and
Oh, yeah, Seneca
it's
East.
always really competitive. It comes down to the wire. There's going to be big plays and stuff. We just got to keep our heads, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Good rival school. All right. Brady, you got the next one.
All
So
right.
stop whenever.
We spinning?
Yeah, it's going.
All right. Stop.
Number 8. These are the same ones that we had. What is your most embarrassing athletic moment?
Oh, probably everybody was talking about this at film the next day after we played Crestline. I went down with a cramp, and it was so funny to watch Mrs. Betts try to pick me up. It was just, and I mean, I had never had something like that happen to me before, and it was just like I thought I was good, and I go to get up, and I was not good.
Oh no.
And I got up there eventually, but it was
Brady, I feel like there's another glaring one that you're missing. Picking up the blitz last year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no. All right. Okay, Mr. Phillips, you're up. You can say stop whenever.
Stop.
Ooh, number 7. This is a new one. What's the scariest instance while driving? This is not a new one. Scariest instance when driving a car.
Yeah. So one time I stayed up too late and I was driving home and I fell asleep and
It's very familiar.
no.
Oh, okay.
No, there was one time in high school I was driving in Bellevue and I was trying to turn left onto 20 from I think 269 and a semi truck started coming right when I started turning and I can remember that that moment and that's probably it.
Jeez. Yay.
We made it though. No dings or nothing.
That's good. Do it twice. All right, Mason. Let's do it
Okay.
again. You don't remember.
Stop.
Same question. Same question.
Yeah, you gotta, if you want, you really helps.
Do you want to do the same one or do you want to do a different one?
Let's do a different one.
Different one. Okay.
Stop.
Ooh, number 2. Showcase a hidden talent.
Oh man. Probably just talking to people, to be honest. I'm everybody's friend.
Yep.
Okay.
Is it really that hidden though?
Do you have any secret talent that you can?
Ooh, secret talent.
Yeah.
You might have to come back to me on that one.
Could be like burping ABCs or anything.
Oh no, I cannot do that. That is honestly really impressive.
All right, Brady. You can guess whenever.
Stop.
Ooh, number 7. This is a car. Do you want to do that one or a different one?
I mean, I can do that one. I mean, it was about a week after I got my license. I was driving to school, and we got about 5 minutes out, and I just absolutely smacked a deer. And yeah, it was like a group of them. I only hit one of them, I think. And yeah, if you see my car at the field, it's still got the big dent in the front. So it's not my proudest moment, but you know what? It happened.
Okay, poor deer.
It survived.
Did
It survived. It rolled up on top of my car, and then it.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, bugs are strong and stuff. Mr. Phillips, last one. You say stop whenever.
Stop.
Number 8. Most embarrassing athletic moment for you.
So I was not very good at basketball, especially as a little kid. And I can remember a game in 6th grade where I think I traveled 3 or 4 times. I just could not dribble on the first step, and I got called for traveling several times, and it was frustrating because it was like I know what to do, I just won't do it, kind of thing. That comes to mind.
All right.
Yep. All right. So, you've got this. So we're gonna go back to you here. So we want to thank everybody for coming in tonight. So we'll let you just take it.
Okay, yeah. Buckeye Central football. Thanks for having. Thanks for coming in tonight. Yeah. Mason, Brady, Mr. Phillips.
Yeah,
So-
I really want to thank you, Mara, for having us.
Yeah.
You've been a great host, gracious host.
Let's see, we'll have more Coach Corner next week, right here.
Coach's Corner next week, same spot, same time.
Different team.
Different team. Guess we'll see who comes on next.
Right, so thank our wonderful sponsor.
Thank you, Pizza Hut. The pizza was great. And Bucyrus and
Galion.
Galion. Perfect.
Way to go. I'm going to start turning some music up. Turn your mics down. So.